Let's bring in Jay Apt. He's a criminal defense attorney in Atlanta. And I also happen to know, Jay, that you are a golfer. You've played this course. We'll get to that in a moment, if we will. But first of all, what a mystery. This pickup on the 10th green, 3 bodies found. The golf pro Gene Siller shot in the back of the head. I mean, what do you make of it?
Yeah, it's a very interesting case because Kennesaw, where this happened, is a quiet, idyllic suburb of Atlanta. It's not a place where there's a lot of violent crime. And it's on a country club. As you said, I've played the course. But I think the police, Cobb County is a pretty good police force. And I think they'll use a lot of technology and forensics to eventually catch this person or suspect. They're going to use, obviously they're going to collect ballistics from the scene. They're going to comb that truck for DNA and fingerprints. But in addition, I think they're going to use a lot of technology to catch this person. They're going to get cameras from the street, from local businesses, and even residences, security cameras surrounding that golf course to identify who's coming and going during that time. And then I think also police are going to pull data from the closest cell phone tower to triangulate any cell phones that were in the area, so that if the suspect had a cell phone with him, they'll be able to identify what number that is and figure out some of the whodunit in this case.
Yeah. Jay, paint a picture for us of the community there, of the people there. It doesn't seem like it's a crime-heavy area at all. How out of place does a murder like this seem?
Yeah, it's out of place. I don't want to say it, no suburb, no area is perfect, but Kennesaw is not constantly dealing with murder cases. And as a slight side note, Kennesaw in the 1980s was sort of built some notoriety for being the town that passed a law requiring homeowners to have a gun if they lived there. It was in response to gun control laws that were being touted in the 1980s. So it's a very conservative community. It's a very quiet community. And this is a private country club. It's very unusual. My expectation is when they do catch the suspect that they'll find out this is probably something related to gangs or drugs, something of that nature that's pretty out of place in Kennesaw.
Interesting. And if you look at the wider picture and you look at the crime, we talk a lot about crime on this program. What do you think? Another crime happening. What does a community like this need? Does it have to react in some way after something like this happens?
Yeah, I probably have an unpopular opinion, but I've been on the front lines of the criminal justice system for 26 years. I'll tell you, if we want to stop all of this violent crime that's been upticking the last years, a pretty simple solution. New York did it in the 1990s. We've got to increase the number of police on the streets. You've got to double the police force. And the only way to effectively do that is to raise taxes. You're going to have to raise funds in order to get more cops on the streets, give them better training, more training, and just increase their numbers if we want to push those crime rates down. There's not a lot of other ways you're going to solve this problem. The number of guns in America, that cat's kind of out of the bag. I'm not weighing in on the gun control debate. Good gun control laws make a lot of sense to me, but I don't think that's going to solve this problem. We need more police.
Jay, thank you very much. I'm afraid that's all we've got time for today. At the core, this is a tragic story about a man, a golf pro, Gene Siller, who has left behind 2 sons. A mystery still. We'll keep you updated if we find out any more. Thank you. Sandra?
All right. We will continue.